Hello everybody and welcome back to Jade Empire, where we are, walking around Tien's Landing, talking to everybody, having altogether too many conversations and not getting much done at all. So let's talk to the captain here, who is just about to face a mutiny, it sounds like.
If you've come to complain about my men, I don't want to hear it. When Minister Sheng gets the Great Dam closed, we'll be happy to leave. Until then, we're stuck here.
Who are you?
I'm Captain Ing. This is my ship, the Lucky Knight. She's a fine vessel, or was. But now that the Great Dam is open, the Lucky Knight is stranded here along with me and my men. We're sailors. We don't belong on land. If we could just get our ship back on the water, everything would be fine. But that won't happen until someone finds a way to close the dam.
I see your problem. If the river is too low and fast, why don't you go close the dam? Yeah, he's gonna have some sort of an excuse.
If I leave the ship, my men will have Tien's Landing in flames. The locals think the dam is haunted, and Minister Sheng can't find anyone brave enough to risk closing it.
Don't worry about it. I'll close the dam eventually. We'll get there in, 40, maybe 50 episodes.
The moment I saw you, I knew you were the fearless sort. I hoped you would offer to help. It shames me to need the help of a stranger. I'm not a rich man, but my reputation, my ship, and my men are worth everything I can give. Close the dam and free us, and I'll give you all the silver I have.
Excellent. I'll spend it on training. How do I get to the dam?
You won't get too far if you don't speak to Minister Sheng first. The dam is located in the ruins, but a pair of massive gates blocks the way. Only Sheng has the key.
Well, Shang and the Lotus Assassins. I'll be back once the dam is closed and the river is not so low and fast.
Good luck. I'm not used to needing help from others. It's hard for me to say this, but thank you.
Mm-hmm. Can we go on the boat? We can go on the boat. Look at that. There's a chest. 1,200 silver, look at that. There's also a book stand here. The Undertow. The further east one goes across the ocean of glass, the colder and drier the air becomes. Modern scholars have struggled to understand this phenomenon, but to no avail. If one travels far enough, the sea currents all change, drawing east, just as all winds begin to draw in the same direction. Myths persist, however, of something greater, an ancient devouring evil detailed in the legends of the barbarian savages who line among the isles of the glass ocean? Does that make sense? I don't know. The legends, however, tell of a voracious creature, a giant demon trying to draw the entire world into its maw. An expedition sent during the Star Dynasty to discover the truth of these legends never returned and was presumed lost at sea. Okay. Well, we stole all of his money. We'll see if he has any money to pay us afterwards. That would be exciting. What do we got going on over here? Well, we have a courtesan.
These sailors are good for business. At least until their silver runs out.
Mm-hmm. I imagine so. Then we've got a dock. Okay, so I think Eiling is inside of this building. I don't know that for sure, but I think this is how this is working. Maybe not. Can't seem to go in there. Let's see here. Where is it? Here. She is at the bathhouse. And by bathhouse, I mean boathouse. That's here, right? How do we get in? I would have thought these would be the doors. Uh-huh. Maybe I have the wrong place? Ruse Barge. Beggar's Pier. Scholar Six Heavens is up here. I guess we'll go up here and see if we can find anything up this way. Although I don't know why there'd be a boathouse up here. Well, there's this guy. Talk to him in a moment. Hey, look. Free money. This gate is sealed and will never open. And apparently the game is minimized. There we go. And we're back. I wish that this thing constrained the mouse a little bit better, but as far as I can tell, there's no option for that. Well, we've got Tong here and a couple of sailors.
If one more of these villagers sneers,
Yeah.
you better figure out a way to get us out of here.
He will.
What do you want? Can't you see we're busy drinking here? Gotta wash away our sorrows.
Indeed you do. Sorrows? What do you mean?
It's no fun being trapped in this town. We don't know nobody, we ain't seen our families in months, and now we're stuck here. That'd drive anyone to drink.
I'm sure it would, man with extremely spectacular eyebrows and mustache. I'll be going now.
Okay then.
Excellent. Okay, nothing to steal over here. Okay, I guess we need to talk to Scholar Six Heavens. I just want to double check. Yep, nothing over there. Okay.
Finally! Someone stronger than these cowed peasants. This town disgusts me. I am Scholar Six Heavens, and I need someone who possesses great strength and skill.
Hey, I resemble that,
I do not need,
that
however,
description.
someone who walks the way of the open palm.
Yeah.
I can read in every movement that you would protect the weak and coddle the poor.
Yeah, well, screw you two. Someone must protect the weak.
They must protect themselves. You see? Your every action and each word tells me that you are not the person I need.
Well, I don't want to
I can
help
see
you.
by your actions that you understand the way of the closed fist. I promise to make it worth your while. Otherwise, I will not waste any more time with you.
Okay, then. Get out of here, you jerk. Nobody likes you. So where's this boathouse? Do I have to talk to Baker Bay? Is it over this way? I really think that's it. Unless this is it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I was just confused. Okay, so this is the boathouse. We should probably save before we go in. And that gentleman may wish to have words. Well, let's go ahead and save here. Excellent. Hello, guard.
This here's a private club. Members only.
Yeah, my fist tells me that I'm a member. However, probably if we just say this, he'll probably let us in.
Why didn't you say so in the first place? Go on in. They'll unlock the door for you.
Mm-hmm. So, I didn't actually read it out. We told him that we are here to talk to Eiling about Bane. About Bay. Bay is the word. Okay, so here we are inside of here. Ooh, it auto-saved. Okay. Well, that's a little creepy. Let's see here. This place is surprisingly empty. There's a book stand, though. Horse Lord Tactics. Unlike the ordered armies of the Jade Empire, the Horse Lords favor lightly armored units of horsemen, who can move rapidly over the field of battle. Moving like a rushing tide, small groups of horsemen harry all angles of their opponent's flanks. Armed with bows almost to a man, these mounted archers can rain destruction upon unprepared foes. While the Horse Lord tactics are surprisingly effective, their men lack the discipline of the Imperial Army. For all the damage they can inflict, the Horse Lord forces have difficulty holding strategic locations. For now, the Jade Empire exists in an uneasy peace with the Horse Lords, leaving the savages to their arid lands north of the Seat of Heaven province. Okay. So somebody left 72 XP lying
Be careful
around.
in here. I don't relish the idea of fighting my way out of this place.
I don't either, but I think it's going to happen. So that's Eiling there. Let's explore the area first if we can. We can't.
So, I hear you helped out Baker Bay today. Gave my boys a bit of a lesson, didn't you?
Apparently.
They took it pretty hard. Even after all the beatings I gave them over the years, they still aren't used to losing to a girl. Maybe the humiliation will be good for them.
Probably. Why are you picking on Bay?
Everyone thinks that Bay and that little seamstress make such a nice couple. but Bay already promised to marry me.
I may have a solution for you. I met a nice gentleman down by the docks who's looking for a lovely wife, and I believe you would fit the bill. He promised to marry you?
I know what you're thinking. Why would Bay want to marry someone like me? I may not be a delicate little flower like Lon, but I don't want to run this gang forever. Someday I want a husband, maybe a little house, kids too. Bay promised to give me all that. He promised to marry me, and now he's trying to weasel out of it. But a promise is a promise. I won't forget that, even if he tries to.
He was 6, wasn't he? I need to look into this some more.
Yeah, you do that. Go tell Lon what kind of man Bay really is. See how she likes it when she finds out her perfect fiancé proposed to another woman.
I'm willing to bet he was 6. But whatever.
You got something to say, you say it to Eiling.
Ooh, look at this.
She's in charge here.
Now, if we steal this, I wonder if we're going to get attacked. Let's find out. Clawed Warrior Gem, 41 silver. Nobody cares. Excellent. Let's loot the place. Ooh, a boathouse key and 50 XP. No loot there. Hello, office gate. We open that with the key. What's up here? Why, hello, loot. What's in the vase? Inferior Intimidation Gem. Okay, that was not what I intended to do, but it works. Cabinet. Hey, look, 750 silver. The Land of Howling Spirits. To the west of the Jade Empire proper lies the Land of Howling Spirits, a range of sheer mountains and desolate, haunted passes. Not many men dwell in this harsh land. It does not support much in the way of communities, and those who dwell there are hardy mountain folk who rely on themselves and their herd of goats much more than trust in nature. There's one exception to this rule. High in the mountains lies a secluded monastery, home to a reclusive and mysterious order known as the Spirit Monks. They tend an unknown charge in their sealed monastery. No one, not even an emperor, has been able to discover what lies within. The monks possess strange powers, but they exist in balance with nature. Eventually that land will be absorbed, and the Empire shall learn its secrets. Okay. So I think that's everything in the boathouse. Maybe. Stole all their money. Fantastic. Okay, let's bail on out of here, and I want to go back to that trainer. Because we now have a pretty significant amount of money, although I don't think we have enough to get all of it. That was what, 2,400? How much do we have? 2,505. Okay. Yeah, let's go grab all that training. That should be just fine. And then we'll talk to Baker Bay and Lon about this. See if we can sort it out. I'm like 95% certain that I know how to solve this, though. And I think it involves Big Tian.
Hello again. What's on your mind this fine day?
I want to train.
I'd be happy to. I'll be leaving Tian's Landing someday soon, and silver always helps the trip go smoother.
Indeed it does.
Let's see what I can teach you.
Yes, let's. So, Hawk's Elegance. We'll purchase this. Conditioning of the body, we'll purchase that. And Swallow's Grace. So that hurt our chi a little bit, but overall, I think we're good. Okay. Now let's have words with Bay. Because, as expected, there was something that he wasn't telling us. Come here, Bay. I have words.
Again, Honorable One. Did you get the chance to speak with Eiling? Is she going to leave me alone now?
I want the truth, Bay. She says you promised to marry her.
What? That's preposterous. She's lying. Lan's the only woman I ever proposed to. I don't know why Eiling would say something like that. If Lan heard these lies, I don't know what she'd do. Please see if you can get this straightened out with Eiling before these rumors get back to my fiancé.
Let's go see her and sort this out.
Yes. I suppose I'll have to face her eventually. And I should be safe if you're with me? Okay. Let's go.
I don't think we need to tell Lon about that,
Lan,
but...
what are you doing here?
Oh, she's here. Okay.
I figure we better get all the secrets out, Bae. If Lon's going to marry you, she should know what kind of man you really are.
She said there was something I need to know, Bae. What's going on? What is she talking about?
Ailing claims Bae promised to marry her.
What? Bae, how could you?
I didn't. It's a lie. I haven't spoken to her in years. Not since we were kids.
Don't pretend like you don't remember, Bae. It was summer, and we were sitting on a little raft catching fish. I was upset because Li Shun had called me ugly. I was crying, so you took my hand and said, "I think you're pretty, Ailing. And someday when we're grown up, I'll marry you."
What? But that was years ago. We were kids. We were only 6 years old. You can't hold me to that.
So, I was right on the money with the 6-year-old thing. It does seem like Ailing is being unreasonable.
Kids say all kinds of things, Ailing. Remember when you took my frog and I called you a bully? You swore you'd never speak to me again. But that same day you gave me the frog back. You said you'd never, ever, ever do anything to make me unhappy. Kids always say things like that. It doesn't mean anything.
It meant something to me, Bae. You were the only boy who didn't tease me, the only one I liked. You promised to marry me, and you're going to keep that promise.
Oh boy. No. Wait, Ailing, you said you'd never make Bae unhappy.
Well, yes, I did say that. But that was when we were still friends. Now he pretends like he doesn't even know me. He's changed.
You changed too.
Yes, but... well... you're right. I know you're right. Bae's right. We were just kids. I guess I can't hold him to his promise. You win, Lon. Bae is yours.
If I had more, I would gladly give it to you. But my family isn't rich. This dowry is all I have. Please, take it with my thanks.
I mean, I don't really need it. Keep it.
After all you've done for us, now you are letting Lan keep her dowry as well? Your generosity knows no bounds. I'm overwhelmed.
I'm sure you are.
You've done so much for us, and we've given you so little. Wait, I know. We will name our first child after you to honor your memory.
It's really not necessary.
I'm glad everything worked out for you two, and I'm sorry, Bae. I don't know what came over me. When I heard you and Lon were getting married, I just snapped.
It's okay, Ailing. I hope things work out for you.
I have a solution for you, Ailing.
Come on, Bae. Let's go.
Okay, so Lon is leaving, but she still has an arrow over her head. Okay. Ailing, I have a solution for you.
I hope things work out for Bae and Lon. After everything I put them through, they deserve it. I don't know what came over me. It's just... Bae was my last chance to have a family. My only chance to find a husband. When I heard he was engaged, I realized I'd never get out of this life I've created.
You could still find a husband.
What respectable man would ever want to marry a girl like me? Even the lummoxes in my gang would only do it because they're afraid of me.
I know someone.
This town is short on eligible bachelors as it is. I mean, there are a few guys out there I know of, but none of them would be interested in me. I have a reputation around town, and having my boys beat up Bae didn't help any. Any half-decent man would probably run if they saw me coming.
I can help you.
Ha! You really think you can pull this off? Tell you what. You find me a decent husband, and I'll make it worth your while. My, business ventures have been very profitable.
I'm sure they have.
But don't think I'm desperate enough to settle for just anyone. I've got my standards. And I'd have to meet him first, of course.
Tell me about the bachelors.
Let's see. There's Rue the bosun, but he's nothing but a drunk. My boys have had more than a few run-ins with him over the years. He's definitely out. Schumann the craftsman is single. I don't know him that well, but he seems like a good man. He has a home in the southwest corner of the town.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Yaru. He used to be a sailor traveling the Empire, but now he's looking to settle down. He might be a good catch. Spends most of his time in the tea house.
I'm sure he does. Anyone else?
Not living in town, and Tien's Landing doesn't get a lot of visitors. But if you find someone looking for a wife, bring him by so I can check him out.
I know someone looking for a wife. I don't guarantee you're gonna like him. You seem to have gotten over Bay pretty quickly.
The only reason I was interested in Bay was because I figured he was my only chance of ever finding a husband, and I knew he was a decent guy. It's not like he was the love of my life or anything. He just seemed like a logical choice. There's not a lot of options in this town.
Indeed. I'll be back once I find you a husband.
Yeah, right. The pickings in Tien's Landing are mighty slim for a girl like me. But if you find someone, just bring him back so I can meet him. And, well, good luck.
He's like right outside. Okay, let's go get him. Well, this was a weird side quest, Dawnstar. Let's wrap this one up. So he's like right over here. Hello, Big Tian.
Look at all the...
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'll pass. I know a woman.
You do? That's great! Is she pretty? Is she a nice, simple gal who'll help me out on the farm and keep me warm at night?
Sure. We'll go with that.
Well, let's go meet her. You better lead the way, 'cause I don't know where we're going.
I don't know that this is going to go well.
You sure are pretty. And you got a real nice club here for you and your friends. My name's Tian, but everyone calls me Big Tian 'cause I'm so big.
Big! Yes, I can see that. Well, Big Tian, my name's Eiling. I haven't seen you around town before. I'd remember someone like you.
Yeah, I ain't never been to the big city before.
Oh, this is going
Usually
great.
I stay out on my farm, but my old father told me it's time to get me a wife, so... You want to get married now?
Oh, yeah.
You aren't really the sharpest knife in the rack, are you, Tian?
Oh, boy. He's a simple man, but a good man.
Hey, that's what my old father always says about me. He also says the key to farming is hard work and happy thoughts.
I'm sure it is.
A farm, eh? I've spent my whole life living in the town. I'm not sure I want to leave Tien's Landing.
Let's see. Do we want to use charm, intimidation, or intuition? Well, I'm not sure what our highest stat is yet, actually. I think it might be intimidation. Yeah, that's probably not going to be a thing. Leaving town would give you a fresh start, so I think we can discount the charm option. And then the question is intimidation, the mighty Eiling's afraid to spread her wings. I can't believe that. Or intuition, leaving town would give you a fresh start away from your gang. Both of these are okay. I think we'll go for intuition.
Gang?
Nope. Okay. He hated that. Gotcha.
Huh. That didn't go well, did it?
Okay. In that case, what happens if... Where was our most recent save, I wonder? Okay, I'm going to try some of these other options, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and load this. Current progress will be lost. Although, quick save is, I believe, the most recent one. Yeah, let's go ahead and try this. I just want to see where exactly we are here. Let's see, we are back here. Do we need to talk to Bay again? How far back are we?
Hello?
Ah, here we go. Let's go see her. Okay. And then we go through all of this. Use all of the same options. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. You changed too. Keep your dowry. Okay. Ailing. You could still find a husband. Maybe I can help. You seem to have gotten over Bay pretty quickly. I'll be back once I find you a husband. Okay, I want to see if we can make this work, because it's just too funny. So let's hop over here really quick. I want to get this done ASAP, because we should probably end this episode. But as soon as we get over here, I'm going to go ahead and make a quick save right here. Okay. There we go. And now I do want to check what our highest stat is here. Statistics. Nope. Techniques. Where do we see... Ah, here. Intuition and Intimidation are our highest. They're tied. Well, Intuition didn't really work. Intimidation might. Okay, let's go meet Ailing. And let's see if this works. Okay, he is a simple man but a good man. And we'll try Intimidation. The mighty Ailing's afraid to spread her wings? I can't believe that.
Gang?
Nope. What? We didn't say anything about a gang. Okay, well, I guess it's just not gonna work. We'll try to find somebody else then. I'm gonna put a cut in here, and next episode, we'll try to find her a husband, I guess. See you all then.